All right, so welcome everyone. That was a great presentation by Gabe and his team. We're stack agnostic and we're presenting Masahe. And I'll introduce the team real quick. We'll introduce ourselves. My name's Abni Paviel. I graduated last year with a marketing degree. I had no knowledge of tech and I just stumbled upon it while I went to San Francisco. I piqued my interest and I ended up in San Francisco and I was having a good time. And now I'm at Inception U. Uh, Proud of my work here, and yeah, I worked mainly on the front end of this project. Yeah.
I'm Cody Reeves, and on this project, I worked primarily on the back end, making the website function and everything flow together. My background is in retail, but I've always had a love of technology, and through this and my love of also problem solving, I became quickly infatuated with coding and saw this place as a great opportunity to enhance my craft and break into a new field.
Good morning, everyone. I am Danish Kunil. My background is in electronics engineering, and I previously worked as a semiconductor CAD engineer. As part of my previous job, I was exposed to numerous scripting languages, which inspired me to learn more about software development. Inception Use program really helped me to get started on that path. In this project, I have mostly worked on the back end of things.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna finish introducing. Okay. Sorry, guys. Did you mute? Okay. Sorry. Just gonna finish introducing Al. He was a great Scrum Master, kept us all in line. Check out new idea machine. Very cool. All right, moving on.
Moving on to the problem statement. The problem we are attempting to solve in this is the uncertainty with clients that massage therapists encounter and the lack of a safe practice management system. Once Carol suggested this idea, we spoke with a couple of massage therapists and discovered that they confront many challenges in their daily practice, such as sexual harassment, physical and verbal abuse, and so on. And that there is presently no safe practice management system available. As a result, many of them leave the profession early on.
The solution that we came up with Masahe. So as a safety management practice system that allows massage therapists to practice safely, allowing them to read their clientele's ratings prior to arriving to the location. And this is to create a greater sense of security for the users.
Technologies used for the overall project, we use JavaScript. And on the front end, the framework, we use Vite and React. For styling, we use Tailwind CSS, and on the back end, we use Node.js, Express.js, and then we use for authentication Firebase, and for the database, we use MongoDB with Mongoose. And now let's get into the demo. So let's move over to our website here. I'll pass it over to Danish again.
To begin with the demo, this is our landing page. Our home page is pretty straightforward. And once you're at the home page, the authorization level is set as a guest mode. And once we go to the About Us, this page showcases the details about the team. And as you can see, with the guest privilege, there is not much can be done. To do anything productive on this app, you need to register and sign in. And now I pass on to Abni to explain more about this process.
All right, so we'll just log in here real quick. We're going to show on both sides a registered user and a non-registered user. So we'll just start with the massage therapist as a registered user, so we can show you what it looks like when you have booked clients and all that. And let's just log in here. Okay, so first we'll go off on the profile. So the main thing you can do here is you can set a profile image and you can resize it to however you like and adjust it. You can register, you can say that you're registered as a massage therapist, and you can put your expiry date for your registration, allowing you to, let clients know that you're registered and they can write off their, invoices. And next you'll be able to choose like which quadrants you want to work in and You can choose all of them. You can choose specific ones you're comfortable working in. You can write a quick bio about yourself that people can read, just letting them know like how long you've been in the practice, just a quick and about us. And then you have your general information, and then you can also select your specializations here. So if you want to specialize, if you're specialized, you can click those, and then people can find you for those services. And we'll quickly save here and move on to the scheduling aspect of all this. Okay, so you can set your own schedule. Most massage therapists set their own hours, they book their appointments, and it's quite simple. So you just click on the set schedule. It's very interactive. You can change the viewport as much as you'd like. You can set your appointments quite easily, and you can readjust them quite easily as well. So if you need to reschedule, easily talk to your clients and figure that out and reschedule if you need to. And you can make them as however long you want, and people can just click them, and then they're able to book your appointments. And then we'll move on to the homepage. Homepage is a little different here, different than the guest nav bar. So the guest has a different homepage because they have different access point. So basically, you can set your schedule again here as well, just for access of convenience. It tells you your upcoming appointments, your recent appointments, and you can leave a rating. And then you also have recently rated. If you're logged in and have already rated somebody, it'll also prompt that. I'll go into the directions here. So you have a client, you're going to see them, you're going to want to know where they live. It'll just give you direct access to Google Maps, and then you'll have a viewport for that. You can set your details for the client. So the details page is quite straightforward. It saves any notes you have for the client and keeps you from having a mental track of all their information because you have multiple clients. Just makes it easier for them. And then lastly, you can just set the reschedule button there, and that's all for this section of the page. So you just reset your schedule there. It just makes it easy, all very seamless, all mobilely responsive as well. And yeah, and we'll just click on the profile view here and log out real quick and switch over to the client side.
All right, so I'm in the client side and into a similar process, but we're actually going to sign up this time. So it's the home page and continue as a massage client. So let's see the fields here. I'll just do this really quickly. And you can set up there's various things, username, your name, and your selected quadrant. So just put that up and register. And once that's done, it prompts you to sign in again. So we'll do that. All right. And now that we're signed in, we come into a very similar profile page as the massage client, but a bit different. It still has similar functionality like the avatar. It's the same, and the quadrant's a little bit different. You can just pick one. It shows where you reside, and you can write about yourself. And there's just nothing about registration or specialties because that's not what you do. But you can still save everything here. We'll put an address here, save, and start out. We'll go in the home page. It's a little bit different here. So the main thing difference is the services list. So you can see a few different types of services that we have listed here. And if you want to book an appointment with a certain type, you can find out which massage clients offer these specific services by clicking on them. So you click on acupuncture here, you can see one lit up, it's right glowing red. And this list here is a list of all the massage therapists that are listed here, and we have a sorting system here. So you can type in stuff and it'll sort it. And then just also sort by rating, by quadrant. You can sort if they're registered or not, and if they have appointments available. So why don't we come here and see enough appointments here. So let's go find the one we made earlier. So we'll go into here. And here's the open appointment we made earlier. So we can click on this and ask us would we like to book it? And yes, we would. And now that that's done, we can go over to the homepage again. Scroll down. It shows our upcoming appointments here. And you can come in and see details and everything. And if you want an alternate view, you can also come into this calendar view. It'll show a big monthly calendar, and you can see our appointment here, and you can click on it, and it'll tell you more details, such as the date and who it's with. And that's all for the client side, and now we'll pass it over to Denise again for the last feature of the website.
The purpose of having a chat functionality is to record all the interaction between clients and therapist within the app, so that there's a record for the future reference if any undesirable events occur. So to avail the chat, open chat and join the chat, and the online users show up in the list, and you can click the user and type in the message, and it should show up. On the other side. Right now, the chat is only working with online users, but as a future improvement, the capability can be extended for offline users as well.
Okay, that was our demo. I'm gonna move into some of the war stories and some challenges we had. This is definitely new to us. We never worked in the agile methodology before, so it was just something we had to learn. And I definitely struggled here and there, and I really took on the challenge of learning front end development here. I had to learn an entirely new framework and figure out how that would work. And I'm proud of how I worked in this project, and I'm proud of what I outputted and within the time frame we had. And yeah.
For me, I have experience in past projects of working in the back end, but this is by far the most complicated sort I've done. So I had to spend a lot of time making everything work and flow together, and that took me a lot of time to figure out. But overall, with key learnings and all that, it went well. And my key learnings were that working with a Scrum team, working in an organized fashion, and pacing myself in a very long project where concepts that are foreign to me, but I'm looking to take these learnings and take them to my new team in the future.
For me, the challenges were mostly adapting to the agile methodology in the beginning. And on the tech side, integrating Socket.io-based chat within a React framework was a bit of challenge. For the main takeaways or the learnings are understanding agile project management and Scrum techniques. And I feel I'll be able to apply what I learned on this project in my future endeavors.
Okay, we just wanted to thank you for your time. Really appreciate everyone coming out to check out our demo. I know it's cold outside, so if you couldn't make it out in person, that's all good. It is -30, so keep warm. Don't be like me and wear a light jacket and not look at the weather. So yeah, if you ever wanted to reach out to us, this is our QR codes, and feel free.